What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. And I was perusing Twitter. I know I probably shouldn't, but I was perusing Twitter, and one of the guys that I actually like following is Eric July. You guys know him, of course, as Young Rippa59, the creator of the Rippaverse. And he had this particular comment that I thought was very important. And I think that everybody needs to hear this, okay? If you aspire to be successful as an independent in entertainment, I'd advise against two things. One, publicly expressing your jealousy of other independents, feeling you or your colleagues are more deserving of the support you don't have. And then two, waiting for others to put you on. Absolutely, okay? And then he actually follows this up. These are two grave mistakes that customers pick up on. Sure, a boost may be helpful, but ultimately it's on you to give the audience what they want. This market is thirsty. But nobody is owed support and nobody has a monopoly on entertainment. And that is the 100% truth. Because I noticed that a lot of cats that follow me, or a lot of cats that follow this particular channel, you're creators in and of yourselves, okay? I see your bylines. I've gone and checked out some of your pages. I followed a few of you, okay? You're either novelists, some of you are artists, okay? And I support you guys 100%. I'm a writer myself. You see my books in the description, so you guys can check those out. But I absolutely believe in what Eric July is saying here, in as far as nobody's owed support. You have to be good. You have to be good, and you have to put your best foot forward, and you have to go out there and you have to win the hearts and the minds of the people that you are trying to get as customers, okay? That's the way capitalism works. That's the way business works, okay? Nobody's owed support. Nobody's owed business. But what's funny is that he's really making this response to this particular comment that I saw on another tweet. I just hate what you do and think that it's garbage that there's obscenely talented people making indie comics in the direct market who can't clear 10,000 copies, but your trash book sells 50,000 copies just because you are a YouTube notable. I hate what it means for the medium. Some of these cats think just because they know they have talent, okay? Nothing wrong with having talent, okay? But they think that just because they have some talent, they've done a bit of work, that they are owed something. They are owed something. That's the biggest problem with this particular society and culture in this day and age, that people think that they're owed something just because they're a little bit good at what they do, okay? You're not owed anything. You ain't owed shit, bro. Jalda Bayoth or whatever your name is. You got to go out there and earn it, baby, okay? And just because you got a little bit of talent, hey, good. I'm glad you got some talent. Nothing wrong with having talent, but you still have to be able to apply that talent to the marketplace, okay? Because guess what? Customers want what they want. And a lot of customers are out here looking for something new, something different, okay? They ain't looking for the same old, same old. I'm not sure what this guy's made, or maybe he hasn't made anything, but people ain't looking for the same old shit, all right? We tired of that. If you haven't been paying attention in the marketplace today, people are tired of the same old stuff, okay? They're tired of being lectured to. They're tired of being preached to. They're tired of having politics and social shit pushed down their throat. Here comes a guy, Eric July, that says, I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to give you the best of me. I'm going to give you the best of my talent. And the thing about it is, this guy has said straight up, hey, give me feedback, okay? Give me the feedback. He put that in his book. He understands that he's not a polished writer yet, okay? He understands that he's not the best. He's not at the top of his game, all right? But this man is putting in an honest day's work, an honest effort to try to give people something that they're missing, okay? Actual entertaining content that doesn't have a lot of politics and agenda and bullshit in it. That's what this guy is trying to do, all right? So don't talk about him. Don't down talk him. You should be actually saying, man, you know what? You sold 50,000 copies because you decided to not play into this bullshit agenda. That's why your shit is selling and my shit ain't. And maybe I need to take a page out of your book and say, maybe I'll just leave out all the politics. I'll leave out all the drama and all the crap. And I'll actually just write an entertaining story. If you can, all right? Because not everybody can write an entertaining story. That's the whole thing. That's what's funny about this. This guy made a comic book and sold it based on his own personality, ingenuity, salesmanship, skill, passion, ambition, and determination. And people are mad about that. Yeah, and it's amazing. But see, that's the world that we live in today, okay? A guy that's going out there pushing hard and actually finding success in what he's trying to do. People mad at this. Oh, man, I can't believe that this guy, of all people, Get out of here, bro. Look, you got to actually sit back and think about what it is that you're talking about. At this point, you got to really sit back and do some soul searching, okay? Because I see a man living his dream, not just talking about it, but being about it, trying to be a solution to the problems that he sees in the industry he has a passion for. Okay, he cares about this stuff. He has a passion for this stuff. Nobody throws all of this time, money, and effort into something that they don't care about. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, look, Jalda Bayoth. Look, you got to have a come to Jesus moment with your family and friends. You on the wrong path, bro. Okay, I'm sorry to say. This guy sold 50,000 copies because people believe in him, okay? It's not just because he's a YouTube notable, but it's because of what he's talking about. And he is fulfilling an absolute need in this particular marketplace. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done this. I mean, this guy is acting like entertainment is like a closed market, right? I mean, it's really amazing that anybody would hate on this, okay? Anybody would hate on a man that got there on his own steam, okay? Not borrowing from nobody else. He got there on his own steam, his own drive, his own ambition. And people are mad. It's just funny, man. Isn't it funny? Okay? But that's the world we live in today, man. We live in this crazy backwards clown world where people are actually pissed off that a man got it. Hey, hey, you know what? I figured out how to way to make a successful comic book. You may not like it. You may like it. You may not like it. But at the end of the day, he did what he did because he loves the industry. He's not just trying to grift off it. He actually loves this shit. And the thing about it is, regardless of talent or experience or anything, like he actually stood up and did something for what he believes in, okay? I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to be the answer to the bullshit that I see on a daily basis, okay? I'm not just going to go on Twitter and bitch, moan, and complain about it. I'm going to actually take up the task of being an answer to the question. Bravo, Ripper, man. What are we talking about? Why are we mad at this man? It's crazy. What do we do about this trash? That's what everybody else is saying. Hey, man, focus on your own life and stop worrying about other people. Yes. You know, hey, you start getting your shit together. You believe so strongly in what you stand for. You start putting your effort and time into it, okay? Quit complaining about what everybody else doing. This guy says, I bought 4 other indie books that I never would have even heard of since Eric brought me back to the hobby with isom. Tell me the Rippaverse isn't a net positive for the industry. Exactly, man. Exactly. This is some straight hater shit. Facts. Creators should see what Eric did, then try to apply it in ways that work for them. Facts. You know, we're in a crazy time right now, and we need creatives. I'm not saying that you should be, you know, if you're a creative, I'm not saying that you need to exactly mirror what Eric July has done, but you need to start thinking about, hey, what can I do to jump into this space? Okay? What can I do to jump in and make some waves? Okay? Because you see what Marvel and DC and Star Wars and Rings of Power are doing, man. This stuff is just topsy-turvy, man. The strike while the iron is hot. It's go time. It's time. It's spots available, right? There's people out there that are absolutely starving for content, starving for good entertainment. I don't want woke stuff. I don't want progressive politics. I don't want no politics. Just give me a good story that's just fun, exciting, with great characters that I love, that I can dig into, that I can enjoy, okay? Let's see. You hate that Eric has grinded in multiple mediums since 16, worked his ass off for a following, has respected those that enjoy his content, and saw success after all that work. Okay, yeah, exactly. You know, and I'm not sitting up here to try to pat Eric July on the back or anything like that. Okay, what I'm saying is this. We are in a space and a world at a time that this stuff is absolutely needed, whether it was Eric July or anybody else, okay? I'm in full support of cats that are out there. Let me get this thing a like, because that was a great comment. That are in it to win it and in it to give the people what they want. We are starved, okay? We're like hungry men on a desert island. Like, is there any food and water for us? And here comes a guy like Eric July and says, hey, you know what? It may not be perfect, okay? It may not be perfect. I gave my review of it. I didn't give it a perfect review, okay? I think I gave his total book a 6.5, which is at the low end of good, because I feel like it could be better, okay? I feel like there were things that he could have done better, and I'll put the review up if you guys want to check it out. But there are things that could have been done a little bit differently. But nevertheless, I give him a 10 out of 10 on his effort, okay? But when there's jackwagons like this, like entertainment is the operative word because you aren't certainly in the comic book industry. You are not about what we are about, okay? We on a different level than you, Jalda. We on a different level, bro. We about something different. You are on a completely different level. The industry is a farce at this point. We got to start focusing on what's important, okay? Entertainment all across the board. I don't care what you're talking about, okay? I don't care if you've never read a comic book in your life, okay? You understand exactly what I'm talking about. That's the problem with guys like this dude, Jalda Bayoff, okay? He doesn't understand it, okay? He loves comics. Maybe he loves comics. Maybe he likes comics, okay? But he is so attached to this comic book industry and maybe even the independent industry that he can't see the woods because of the trees. You got to see things differently. But anyway, folks, what do y'all think about this situation? You know, are we supposed to just be beholden to industry standards? It's time to shake up the world, okay? Eric July came out there and said, I'm shaking up the world like Muhammad Ali. I'm kicking down doors and I'm going to get there by any means necessary. I think that all independent creators need to start thinking like that, okay? This guy's got it right. And whether this guy ends up being a success or not at the Rippaverse and in isom or whatever, this guy's got the right mindset. It's time for the rest of us to come in, step up, taking the baton and run it with it. But go ahead, folks. Leave me your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below. And thanks for watching. See you next time.